Spine, This Is Gun Fu, throws you into a neon-drenched cyberpunk world where combat is pure cinematic adrenaline. You play as Redline, a rebel armed with a sentient combat implant, taking on a dystopian AI regime. The gameplay is a seamless mix of fluid melee strikes and high-speed gunplay, letting you execute insane John Wick-style combos. Every move is stylish, every shot feels weighty, and the action never slows down. The story drives you through a dark, oppressive future where survival means outgunning relentless enemies. With stunning animations and a world dripping with atmosphere, Spine isn't just another action game, it's an experience. If you crave high-energy combat and a killer cyberpunk vibe, this is one you can't miss.
Come on, I got your back. Always.
Doom, The Dark Ages, takes you back to the Slayer's brutal origins in a medieval world drenched in blood and chaos. You wield a devastating arsenal, including the new shield saw, perfect for shredding demons up close. Combat is relentless, forcing you to stand your ground and obliterate everything in sight. Expect larger, more open environments packed with secrets, plus new gameplay twists. You'll pilot a massive mech and even command a cybernetic dragon. The story dives deeper into the Doom Slayer's past, blending dark fantasy with sci-fi carnage. Vindictus, Defying Fate takes action RPG to the next level with brutal, fast-paced combat set in a stunning world inspired by Celtic mythology. Players can choose from diverse characters like Fiona, a master of sword and shield, or Lan, a dual sword expert, each with unique playstyles. Combat is skill-based, where precision, timing, and strategy are key. Dodge, block, and unleash devastating combos against monstrous bosses. The game's goal, Defy Fate, exploring a vast 3D world filled with rich lore, mythical enemies, and epic quests. The visuals are stunning, with fluid animations and breathtaking environments. Vindictus, Defying Fate delivers high-octane action and an immersive experience that keeps you hooked. If you're ready for a challenge, dive in and carve your own destiny. Hunger, powered by Unreal Engine 5, is a brutal survival game that drops players into a harsh post-apocalyptic world. The gameplay revolves around managing essential resources like food, water, and shelter as you navigate through desolate landscapes. You'll scavenge for supplies, craft tools, and fight off hostile threats in an unforgiving environment. The game's advanced mechanics require careful planning to survive and thrive, with realistic hunger, thirst, and health systems pushing you to the limit. Powered by UU5, Hunger delivers jaw-dropping visuals, from lifelike lighting to incredibly detailed environments. With intense survival elements and a compelling world to explore, this is one game you'll be dying to play. Get ready for a heart-pounding experience that tests your wits and survival instincts. Forest Reigns is an intense survival FPS set in a post-apocalyptic world where nature has taken over. The game plunges you into a reimagined Paris, now dominated by a sentient forest. As a survivor, you must navigate this perilous environment, battling mutated creatures and hostile humans. The gameplay combines resource management, crafting, and exploration, with the forest itself reacting to your every move. Realistic weapon mechanics and deep customization add layers to the combat experience. Your decisions shape the narrative, creating a unique journey every time you play. With stunning visuals and a dynamic world, Forest Reigns offers an immersive survival experience that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. Get ready to fight for your survival in a world where nature rules. Striden is a high-stakes multiplayer looter-shooter set in a post-apocalyptic world where you and your squad must survive the fallout of nuclear war. In this intense first-person shooter, players are divided into teams of 5, fighting to collect resources and points while navigating dangerous landscapes filled with hostile enemies and radioactive threats. The game features 5 unique roles: Assault, Engineer, Medic, Scout, and Support, each offering distinct abilities to strategize with. Gather 15,000 points, activate a radio transmitter, and escape the chaos. Striden combines tactical combat, resource management, and survival, creating an electrifying team-based experience. Get ready for thrilling battles, strategic teamwork, and a fight for survival in this unforgiving world.
Your radio transmitter.
Ninja Gaiden 4 is the highly anticipated return of the brutal action series, delivering the fast-paced, visceral combat fans know and love. Set in a near-future Tokyo, you play as Yakumo, a young ninja prodigy tasked with stopping the resurrection of the Dark Dragon. The city is plunged into chaos, filled with cybernetic enemies and otherworldly creatures. The game features intense combat, including a new ability, the Blood Raven form, which lets you manipulate blood to create devastating weapons. You'll wield familiar moves like the Flying Swallow and Izuna Drop while navigating through a rain-soaked metropolis. With its breathtaking visuals, fluid gameplay, and challenging enemies, Ninja Gaiden 4 promises to be an adrenaline-fueled experience that will keep you on the edge of your seat.
Ryu Hayabusa.
Whatever your clan is plotting, it ends here.
So you've come, Raven.
Back off, Hayabusa.
Ferocious is a gripping first-person shooter that drops players onto a treacherous island filled with mercenaries and deadly creatures. After a shipwreck, you must search for your missing brother while navigating hostile environments. The goal is simple, yet intense. Survive the dangers of the island, uncover its secrets, and make it out alive. You'll need to use stealth, strategy, and your combat skills to survive as you encounter enemy patrols and prehistoric predators. With a focus on exploration, you can scale cliffs, dive into underwater caves, and strategize your next move. Featuring a detailed world with realistic environments, Ferocious promises to deliver an immersive survival experience with intense action and exploration. The Parasites is a gripping survival horror game set in a post-apocalyptic world where a meteorite crash has unleashed deadly parasitic creatures. As one of the last survivors, you must fight to stay alive in a harsh, unforgiving landscape. The main goal: survive long enough to escape the terror that has ravaged humanity. The game combines resource gathering, crafting, and intense combat as you face off against monstrous enemies and avoid deadly environments filled with radiation and toxic zones. Explore abandoned cities, build shelters, and upgrade your gear to survive the increasing threat. The atmosphere is thick with tension, making every step a calculated risk. If you love intense survival horror, The Parasites is a game you won't want to miss. Project LL is a highly anticipated open-world MMO third-person shooter set in a vast futuristic world blending science fiction with alternate history. The game takes place in a dynamic, ever-changing world where players can explore a massive 30-kilomaps map filled with danger and intrigue. The story combines elements of the 23rd century Byzantium and a post-apocalyptic Seoul, creating a rich, immersive narrative. The gameplay focuses on tactical shooting, offering deep combat mechanics with a wide range of weapons and skill combinations. Whether you're teaming up with others or taking on missions solo, Project LOL promises a thrilling, high-stakes experience that will keep you on your toes. Get ready to dive into a world where survival depends on your skills and strategy.